Hello.
Hi, my name is Honesty Harless, and Kenny asked me to do this video about something that I learned last weekend. I went to a conference called Female Chain Reaction, and basically what it's about is physical therapy for the female body. And one of the things that we learned about is stress incontinence. And what stress incontinence is the abnormal abdominal pressure, and you have to have a contraction in your pelvic core muscles and your bladder to stop from leaking. And so there's a lot of different things that can cause like abnormal abdominal pressure. Some of the things that causes when you're jumping or when you're lifting, your body has to have that little bit of contraction and around that bladder to stop leakage from happening. And in particular, one of the things I found really interesting was compression garments, Spanx, and how compression garments, when you wear them, change the abdominal pressure. And so the whole time you're wearing, your body has to adapt to that change in abdominal pressure, and it has to contract that whole time. Those little muscles have to contract to stop you from leaking. And so if you want to wear them once in a while, that's great. You know, I'm guilty of wearing them. I have a pair that I wear with a particular dress I have. It's a little tight, you know, the one I have that's like peach and that I wore to your class reunion. That dress is a little tight, so sometimes I have to, you know, I'll wear the Spanx, but that's once in a great while. If you're wearing them every day, you want to think about how your body, that constant abdominal pressure it's putting on your body, and how your body has to adapt to that, and has those little muscles have to contract. And there's if you're having stress incontinence, there's lots of different exercises you can do to help strengthen your pelvic core and strengthen those muscles around your bladder that can help. I'm not going to go into all the exercises that you can do to help strengthen your pelvic core. But if you have any questions, you can always message me and I'll be happy to answer them.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring my wife on board. She's a therapist. I'm a chiropractor, and so we do a lot of functional things. And this made sense to me, and I wanted to bring it to the attention of everyone because when I was in high school, I tore my ankle up real bad playing basketball. And so I didn't know better. And so what I did to try to protect my ankles is I started to wrap them, right? Well, there's an old adage, if you don't use it, you lose it. And so I even wrapped the good ankle, and I ended up tearing it up worse and getting third-degree sprains on this. And it's because I was no longer using those core muscles, ligaments, and tendons that my wife's referring to, just in a different part of my body. And so it's truly important about structure and function and how those two relate together. So like I said, I don't want to bring her on here. She's got a wonderful expertise. She loves what she does, and I just thought it would be great value to people out there.
And actually, I wanted to talk about something. You mentioned function. And that's a really good point, because the old exercises that you used to do for strengthening incontinence was, you know, I hate to say this, was the Kegels. But those are, you know, how do you do a Kegel? You're kind of just sitting there, and that's not when you have the issue. When you have stress incontinence, you're actually moving and you're functioning. So why would you strengthen when you're in a static position? So one of the things we talked about is how when you strengthen the actual pelvic core muscles, you need to be doing it while you're moving. Because that's when the problem happens. It's not when you're just sitting there. And so there's lots of other exercises besides Kegels that you can be doing that while you're moving can help strengthen the pelvic core muscles.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I run this all the time. I practice, guys. Here's a funny thing. Now Spanx are for men. I haven't got a pair yet, but I thought I'd throw that in there. So that was kind of funny. But in a funny note, again, looking back and seeing these type of things, you know, we see those type issues all the time. And most of the time, people just don't realize where it's coming from, you know, and it's something triggered in the environment. So, you know, just think about that. You know, things like this, you know, hey, they're okay here and there. But just remember, you know, you've got to do the work. Do the work. Increase your core, increase your strength, and that will literally protect you for years to come. We're not saying not to do those things. I mean, there's a time for all things in all places, and, you know, there's a time and place for all things, excuse me, but we're just asking you to think about some of these things that we're bringing to you so we can hope to change your life. And if you have any questions, please reach out to my wife, Honesty Harless. You can follow me at Today with Dr. K, and we just pray to God in every day and every way that you and your family are getting better and better. And did you have anything else to add, beautiful?
No, that's it.
Awesome.
Thank
Love
you. Love you.